Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Odd No Man speaking, and today I'd like to pose you a question. Do you think Helldivers 2 is worth playing again? Now I know there's been a lot of drama, bad updates, lack of transparency from the developers, and simply so much to complain about. From how the Exo Experts Warbond was handled, all the way to the Hive Guard armor changes and the addition of FOMO. But as of today, August 12, 2026, I can confidently say that this new update just released alone has the potential to bring numerous players back, even me. I've taken a long hiatus from the game, but with the announcement of the Warhammer Warbond, I've had to stay tapped in with the new news, so I could share it all with you guys as soon as possible. Today was the release of the Devoid Of Liberty update, bringing a lot of highly requested changes to the game, a new crossover Warbond, new Illuminate Enemies, and a mission modifier. And today I'm going to be going through it all and answering the question, is this update enough to warrant logging back into the game? And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we have the new Warhammer 40k Warbond out now. I've already done a video covering what is in the Warbond, and soon I'll be reviewing the Warbond itself, but for now, to sum it up, they've added a bolt pistol, a laser type DMR which is very powerful, a las gun stratagem, 2 new armor sets with an amazing passive called True Grit, which gives you 20% weapon handling and 30% increased reload speed on all support weapons, which is huge. Be sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe as well to hit the notification bell to be notified as soon as I upload, so you'll be here as soon as I review the Warbond itself and try each weapon against every faction. Alongside the Warhammer crossover, we have the long-awaited level cap increase. The cap was increased from, drumroll please, from 150 to 300. XP earned during the original cap has been tracked, and you will be given a level based on the XP earned since then. As you can see, I am level 162. Honestly, I doubt anyone is level 300, and if you are a menace to society. Arrowhead has decided to make one of my long-running requests come true. With an update to the SEAF troopers, they are adding SEAF units on other planets outside of cities with a new SEAF presence modifier. These new squad members are equipped with individual equipment to differentiate the members of the squad. Medic is equipped with stim pistols and an SMG with the ability to heal you and other super soldiers fighting for Super Earth. Team leader who commands and leads the squad, basic rifleman with the Liberator, and the heavy gunner with the machine gun and expendable anti-tank, giving each member of the squad a distinct role and adding a slight bit of immersion. Make sure you listen for comms that they are bringing the SEAF in to help fight with the Helldivers. I believe this happens when a certain amount of enemies are spawned on the map, and they will begin to start dropping squads around the map out of the Pelican. Before we get into the final additions, we're going to rapid fire some of the simple changes included in the patch notes. 3, 2, 1, go. The emote slots have been doubled from 4 to 8. They finally added strip eclipse to the Constitution, making it not utterly useless. They decreased the duration for the heavy landing animation around 40%. I think that means when you make a far drop and smack the ground, the animation will take less time and allow you to jump to your feet quicker. They made it to where the stim input is remembered for a short duration, so when the action is cancelled out and will be executed, the stim action is allowed within that duration. Eagle napalm buff, anti-tank mine buff. Short magazines got more max spare and starting magazines, and so did some of the anti-personnel sidearms. There was a reload rework where Helldivers can now assist reload as long as one of the wielders and or the reloader of the weapon has the correct backpack. I thought that's how it always works, so maybe I'm just dumb. I'm not exactly sure what this means. Phew! And lastly, we have the new enemies. They have once again added to the Illuminate faction, with this time around having a sort of theme and aesthetic to represent the update as a whole. And the theme for this update is cosmic horror. We have 2 new enemies reminiscent of 2 iconic horror franchises. There is the Wretch and the Crusher. The Crusher, as described in the patch notes, is described to be on a death march, capable of regenerating while taking heavy damage, and needs to be worn down quickly and consistently without a moment of pause. The way it just walks at you nonchalantly and slams its giant stick on the ground, either smashing you like a bug or sending you flying with the force that is sent through the ground. Damn! It is all very reminiscent and reminds me very much of Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. I mean, look at the helmet on his head, and look at them side by side.
Is on a death march. It just keeps going, and it just keeps walking towards you. You have to keep...
He copied my whole fucking flow! Oh, word for word, bar for bar!
Though he dies pretty fast, and I had an easy time taking him down with the autocannon on flak, with about 4 to 5 shots total. This is definitely a good addition to the faction though. I think they spawn a bit too many of them, considering their ability to regenerate and just simply one-shot you if they get too close. Next, we have the Wretch. Everyone on the revealed trailer comments has been calling this thing the Necromorphs of Helldivers. The Wretch, as described in the patch notes, is a relentless and nimble enemy that requires quick trigger fingers and focused aim, as they are able to dodge and leap at the player while advancing to quickly dismantle its weapon along with their will to live. In the trailer, it said that shooting off their limbs is the only way to stop them from coming at you like a necromorph from Dead Space, though I've seen them die to headshots pretty easily, so they must have a higher health pool in their head despite it being a weak spot and as soft as other spots on the body in regards to armor penetration. Overall, this update with a mix of changes and other updates added since the Exo Experts Warbond was made, like the new mission terminal, the newish biomes, the new vehicle and mechs. I'm aware of the negatives, and they definitely have outweighed the positives, especially with how slow the content is coming out right now. But overall, this is a good update, in my opinion. There's so many good changes I've missed, and the two that really disappointed me and made me pretty much drop the game entirely when I barely played it at all were the Hive Guard armor changes, which they reverted due to backlash, which means they are willing to give in and make changes or simply listen to fan feedback. That and the sneaky mech nerfs as they released the long-awaited mechs with a paywall. Definitely made a lot of us lose our faith in Arrowhead, so it's not all sunshines and rainbows, especially with the lack of transparency we've been getting from them as of late. I can't excuse their repeated mistakes and I can't defend all the things they've done wrong, but this is an amazing update. A lot of steps in the right direction, with no to minimal bugs at all, with the new enemies, and no matter what, I'm always going to love this game. For $40, or getting it through the PS Plus subscription as they added it to the PS Plus catalog, this game was definitely worth the money and some, and I don't regret buying it one bit, and I definitely had my fun with it and plan to come back for it with updates like these if I am not to stick around for the slow updates and small patches and the downs that the game has from time to time overall. So to answer the question, is Helldivers worth playing again? Overall, it kind of depends on your stance with the game and the developers, but in regards to this update, I would definitely say absolutely fuck yes. The Warhammer Warbond mixed with these Xeno-esque creatures makes for a good way to live out your 40k dreams in Helldivers 2. More updates like these, more often, could make this game great again. Let me know what you think of this update. How do you feel about Helldivers right now? Do you see this game reaching the same highs as it did during the Xbox and Halo Warbond? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more Helldivers, Arc Raiders, Gears of War, and Black Ops content.